Today we have
Nisha.
okay, and she's with Pretty Big Deal.
Yes, representing the CEO of Pretty Big Deal. Yes.
Tell us a little bit about Pretty Big Deal.
Sure, absolutely. So Pretty Big Deal is a plus size apparel company. We cater to plus size women. We're an inclusive brand. We think about the biggest to the smallest to whatever. Our mantra is love the skin that you're in. So what we're doing is we're promoting body positivity. I know that has been something that has been used quite frequently in the recent times because it's just become a trend. But for Pretty Big Deal, body positivity is more than just a trend. It's a lifestyle. So I have been pretty much all sizes. But what I've learned the most in my transitions and my changes, my body changing, is that I need to be confident and feel beautiful at whatever size. And we just live in a world that is just so fixated on size, and I'm just waiting to break those barriers. And we're not waiting, we're pursuing to break those barriers and just change those beauty standard ideas and get the world accustomed to the fact that there are just larger people in the world. And they want to be respected and treated like anybody else. And I know it's a cliche to say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but it's really true. So, what someone else deems as unattractive, another person may deem it as extremely attractive. So that's pretty much in a nutshell what Pretty Big Deal is and what we represent.
Okay, now tell me your truth. Tell me about you.
So, my truth, it just changes every day or every season, I would say, just because I'm a big believer in change and growing. I believe that anything that is not growing is doing the opposite, which is dying. So that's how I live my life. I live my life just very open and susceptible to being taught and learning and growing. So just as I started out, just to give you a little background about myself, I started out as a plus size model.
Okay.
And I'll never forget, it was a guy actually that got me into it. I was working this corporate job and I was doing my music on the side, and I ran into this guy in the music industry, and he knew someone that was looking for a plus size model for a lingerie line. And he was like, I have this perfect girl, I think she's great for what you're trying to do. And he referred me to her, and I started modeling for her, and the rest is pretty much history. So I enjoyed it. I was really good at it. So I started picking up little modeling gigs with boutiques and things like that. I started doing shows, which the transition from performing musically to modeling was not hard because it is pretty much a show. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Even when you're in front of the camera, you're presenting a perception, a persona, so that the brand or whoever is trying to convey to the consumer. So it was, the transition from that to modeling was really easy. And I've always been that girl that has been really into fashion. Even when I was a little girl, I've always been tapped into the beauty industry, having a background in cosmetology. So that was also just all intertwined. They all kind of went together. All the jobs and the career paths that I took, they were all conjoined.
So you started in music, and then you went to modeling, and somewhere along the line you also did cosmetology?
Yes, all of this was simultaneously, basically. Okay. So it was all happening at the same time. these career paths they came to me naturally. These are things that just came to me naturally. I naturally had a niche for singing, so my mom put me into a music school. And then I naturally had a niche for performing and beauty. And the irony of that is I have an first aunt that I didn't grow up around. I didn't meet her until she was 40, and I'm her exact replica.
Wow.
She owns a boutique for many years and is a very established cosmetologist in Kansas City, Missouri. So without me even ever meeting her or knowing anything about her life, I was doing what I was born to do.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Now, tell me, today you look really nice. Is this one of your pieces?
This is absolutely one of my pieces. So this is a piece from Pretty Big Deal.
Okay.
I think this one is called Love on the Brain. This is